DanishTube. Welcome, Danish tuber and language enthusiast, to the captivating world of Danish grammar. My name is Liam and I'm your guide through this Danish language adventure, and today we're starting at the very beginning with the mesmerizing Danish alphabet and a little pronunciation. The Danish language is a treasure trove of unique sounds and characters, and it all begins with its enchanting alphabet. Brace yourselves, this is no ordinary ABC. Observe, dear learners, as we unfold the 29 letters of the Danish alphabet. You may recognize some familiar friends, but wait until you meet our special guests at the very end. A, U, and O. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, X, Y, Z, A, U, O. One more time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, X, Y, Z, A, U, O. You will notice the Danish alphabet is very much like the English alphabet. That's good, but there's a few letters that stand out. Let's go through it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G is one of them. Ho, the H, ho. E is one of them. So here you can compare the E of English, for example, in elephant, and the I in Danish, E of is, for example, in Danish, ice cream. So you have two different sounds, very slightly different sounds. E, 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 E. The difference kind of is that there's the letter I is kind of a little bit tighter. Almost like it has this glottal stop, and we'll get more into the glottal stop later in the course. Then we have a very special letter, one of the most fancy letters in Danish, Jarl. Jarl. Jarl is like a y sound on words like Jul, which means Christmas. Ko is also a bit special. Ko, the K. Ko. Then we have a few that are just like in English. L, M, N, O, P. Oh, I'm going to go back to that one because the letter O and the last letter in the Danish alphabet here, the O, which is very open sound as opposed to sort of the angel A, I like to call it, is kind of a very open sound similar to the English O. Whereas the normal O, if you like, is a bit tighter. O, 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 O. Okay. P, Q. Q is also stands out a little bit. Air, also air sounds a bit like air, like in English, the air around us, the air that we breathe. Air. Then we have S, T, U, U, V, X, U. So here we could also do a little scale with the, let's continue the last few first. Z, A, U, O. Okay, so if we take the letter U, the Y, and the U, which is the Danish O with the line through it, the slash O if you like, you can do a little scale. It sounds like this. U, U, U. U, U, U. So imagine your mouth starting very rounded. You're saying it from the front of your mouth, U, the letter U, U. Then your mouth gets slightly more pursed, U, 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 and slightly back. And then even more back into your throat is the slash O, U, 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 U. Okay? Don't worry about it. It's not going to do you much good stressing about individual letters, because we use words. Although, the word for island is in U, the slash O, so, well, you'll get used to that. Apart from that, the last thing to note is that there is no W in this alphabet. In some Danish alphabets you will see it. Here I haven't included it, and that's because there almost aren't any words with W, and also it sounds better to sing it without the W. Apart from that, most words that do have a W are kind of from another language, like weekend, meaning weekend, or wienerbrød, meaning pastry, which is a German word. Next slide. Vowels, the soul of any language. In Danish, they have secrets to share, and we'll unlock them together. Observe as we glide through the short and the long vowel sounds. For example, listen for the difference. Glad, glad. Klasse, klæse. ville, hvile. One more time. Glad, glad. Klasse, klase. Ville, hvile. So you can hear the green is a shorter sound, the brown is a longer sound. And that's a general rule that you can apply to many Danish words. If you have, for example, as in with the second example here, two consonants after a vowel, as in klasse, you get a short sound. Whereas if you have one consonant after the vowel, you get a longer sound. Well, it applies to the first one as well, because we have glad, one consonant, glad, a long sound. Klasse, short, klæse, long. Ville, short, hvile, long. So you could see how a mere change in vowel length can lead to an entirely different meaning. Embrace it, my friends. Embrace the intricacies, and the beauty of Danish will embrace you back. Next slide. Our secret weapons, the Danish wonders. A, U, O. These characters hold the power of distinct sounds, painting vivid expressions that dance upon your tongue. But don't worry about it, don't get stressed. Like I said, it's better to learn the words as they come, because Danish is full of vowel sounds. So learn the words as they come and you'll get these sounds. And of course, that's not all, for even our consonants have secrets. The enigmatic soft D that whispers sweetly, and the hard D that roars boldly. Oh, the joys of Danish pronunciation. We have Danmark, bodega, færdig. So you can hear hard D just like in English. When the D is at the start of a word or the start of a vowel, it is a hard sound. Danmark, bodega, færdig, færdig. However, when the D is at the end of a word after a vowel, it's what's known as soft. It sounds like this. Mal, fod, fill. Mal, fod, fill. It's very often associated with an L sound. The difference, in short, is that an L, you touch the roof of your mouth, right? You say, for example, mail, mail, mail. Whereas the D sound, your tongue stays down behind your bottom teeth. Mal, almost curls down a little bit. Mel, mel. Fod, fill. Lastly, the still, the glottal stop. A gentle pause in the symphony of speech. It's the flicker of a candle, the pause before the wave crashes. Embrace it and you'll hear the heartbeat of Danish. Listen for the difference between these two words. Or rather, 4 words. Hun, hun. Man, man. Hun, hun. Man, man. You can hear it, right? The second one is shorter this time. So almost this time, by adding an extra consonant, we get a shorter sound. The same as we talked about before. You have 2 consonants here, you get a shorter sound. And it's almost this glottal stop because you kind of choke the word. Hun, hun. Man, man. And actually, if you check the dictionary, the Danish dictionary, which is called Den Danske Ordbog, ordnet.dk, ordnet.dk, you will see under the part that says udtale, which means pronunciation, a little question mark symbol, and that question mark signifies the glottal stop. I'll leave you some resources that you can find. So, fellow language seekers, let's embrace the magic of the Danish language, its melody, its rhythm, its personality. The journey has just begun, and I promise each step will leave you spellbound. Until next time, keep practicing, keep exploring, and immerse yourself in the wonders of Danish grammar. Together, we'll unravel the secrets of this awesome language. I'm your Danish companion, and remember, you're not just learning a language, you're discovering the essence of a culture and connecting with new people, including myself. Tak for i dag. Thanks for today. See you soon. DanishTube. DanishTube. Greetings, DanishTuber. Welcome to video number 2, module 1, video 2. Let's continue digging into Danish grammar. I'm Liam, your Danish language guide, ready to whisk you away on a thrilling journey through the enchanting world of nouns and gender in Danish. Imagine stepping into a grand masquerade ball where nouns come to life dressed in their unique gender-specific attire. It's a Danish language soiree like no other. Yeah, okay, really it's just two words with different articles, but we have to make this stuff interesting somehow. Allow me to introduce our stars of the evening, the dashing commons and the mysterious neuters. Fælleskøn, meaning common gender, and intetkøn, meaning neuter, literally no gender. Let's talk about the magical keys that unlock this gender-filled ball. Although, not to get into gender politics, we don't have male and female in Danish, but rather common and neuter. Meet in the suave escort of common nouns. A high percentage of nouns are in words, so when in doubt, go with that. Then we have it, the enigmatic companion of neuter nouns. So, there have been some attempts to distinguish between when to use in and it, but in reality, there aren't exactly any rules. This is a learning as you go kind of thing. So, as you can see, we have in plante, it, bor. In plante, it, bor. Although there's no way to distinguish between what is in and what is it, you pick them up as you go along, there are some patterns you can discover. For example, all berries are it words. Anything with the word set, such as trommesæt or jakkesæt, which is a drum kit, a jacket or a suit rather, is also it. So you can use some compound words to gather several words into one of the two categories. Watch closely as these articles give nouns their gender identity, turning them into linguistic superstars. It's like a backstage transformation that leaves you in awe. Jeg sætter en plante på et bord. Jeg sætter en plante på et bord. Brace yourselves for a spectacular metamorphosis, singular to plural. Picture nouns as dynamic blooms evolving from solo performers to a harmonious group. Here are some common examples. Often when a noun ends in E, you simply add an R in the plural form. Whereas if the noun ends in a consonant, you may only be adding an E. In plante, planter. Et bor, bor. In plante, planter. Et bor, bor. You've now glimpsed at the entrancing world of Danish nouns and gender, but remember, it's just the tip of the iceberg. This voyage continues, and I promise it's only going to get more captivating from here. Until our paths cross again, keep these Danish revelations close to your heart. The magic of Danish grammar awaits your exploration, and you're about to create your own masterpiece. I'm your trusty grammar Sherpa, and remember, each language nuance you uncover is a step closer to fluency. På gensyn. Until next time. DanishTube. Hi sir, Danish tubers, language enthusiasts. We're about to unravel the fascinating realm of Danish pronouns and the magical art of crafting simple sentences. I'm your language navigator, Liam, here to guide you through this thrilling Danish language expedition. Welcome to the world of pronouns, those versatile chameleons of language. They're like the unsung heroes that keep conversations flowing seamlessly. Imagine stepping onto a dance floor surrounded by pronouns that embody different identities. I, you, he, she, it, and we. They're all here, ready to take center stage. We have jeg, my, jeg, my, I and me. Du og dig, two words for you. Du is used as the subject of the sentence. Dig would be used as the object. Give a simple example. Du så sej. You are so cool. You are the subject. Du så sej. Jeg elsker dig. I love you. Jeg elsker dig. You are the object of my love. Jeg elsker dig. Han, ham. Han, ham. He and him. Little trick here. Ham also has an M, like in English. That might help you to remember that it means him. Hun, hende. Hun, hende. She and her. Then we have den and det. Den and det, which means it. Here's a little bonus grammar thing. We have two words for it, den and det, depending on the noun. Remember what we had in the last class. Is it in something or is it something? Den and det. Next up, vi us. Vi, us. Easy, right? We and us. I and yeah. I and yeah. This is you when you're talking to plural people. So I could say, hvad laver I? What are you doing? People, hvad laver I? Or, jeg har noget til jer. I have something for you. Jeg har noget til jer. Jer being the object, I being the subject. Lastly, we have de and dem. De and dem. They and them. De, dem. Next slide, and we are on to possessive pronouns. For example, min guitar, my guitar, din guitar, your guitar, min, din, mine and yours. Again, relating to the nouns, is the object an in or an it? We have a guitar here that is called in guitar, whereas we have a drum kit which is called it trommeset. I mentioned at the start of the course. Mit trommeset, dit trommeset. So you can see all these words start to match with the N and the T. Min, mit. Min and din, mit and dit. Then we have the plural, mina groupies or dina groupies. The plural version doesn't matter whether it's in or it. There's only one way to say it, and that is mine, which looks like mine, but it's mine in Danish. So my doesn't mean mine, it means my. That's a bit confusing, I realize that now. Min guitar, din guitar. Mit trommeset, dit trommeset. Mine groupies, dina groupies. Next slide, we have a little bit more with this possessive pronoun stuff, because there are two ways to say his guitar. You could say hans guitar, or you could say sin guitar. Let's break it down. So we have min guitar, my guitar. Det er min guitar, it's my guitar. Det er min guitar, it's my guitar. For example, jeg spiller på min guitar. I'm playing on my guitar. Jeg spiller på min guitar. Whereas if I said, now let's move on, hans guitar. Det er hans guitar, it's his guitar. So maybe I'm playing a guitar and I say, det er hans guitar. Well, that makes perfect sense, right? It's his guitar. Very similar to English. But if I say sin guitar, sit trommeset, and sine tromme, again relating to the noun sin, sit, sine, I now have two sentences here. Han spiller på hans guitar, han spiller på sin guitar. The difference is hans again refers away from the person. So if I said about this guy in the middle, han spiller på hans guitar, that's like there's a third person. He is playing his guitar. Whereas han spiller på sin guitar is his own guitar. So the guitar that the guy is holding is his guitar. Two different meanings, kind of the same word in English. He's playing his guitar, he's playing on his guitar. Hendes guitar, her guitar. Det er hendes guitar. Det er hendes guitar. Det er hendes guitar, it's her guitar. Same thing. Hun spiller på sin guitar. Hun spiller på sin guitar. Hun spiller på hendes guitar would mean somebody else's guitar. There's a third woman or second woman in the room, whatever. She's playing somebody else's guitar. Hun spiller på sin guitar, her own. Hun spiller på hendes guitar, somebody else's. And now, behold, the heartbeat of Danish sentences, the legendary SVO word order. Picture your sentence as a puzzle with the subject, the verb, and the object locking into place. It's the dance of language, and you're the choreographer. Han elsker sin guitar. Han elsker sin guitar. He loves his guitar. Simple, right? That structure there is very much the same as you would do it in English. Han elsker sin guitar. Han the subject, elsker the verb, sin guitar, his guitar. Also his own guitar, right? Han elsker sin guitar. Alright, let's try building some sentences with that in mind. SVO. Here are some words, 4 different sentences. I want you to put them into the right order. Pause the video, write down the sentences as you think they should be, and come back to check if you got it right. Alright, we're back. Let's check how you did. Han elsker sin guitar. Han elsker sin guitar. He loves his guitar. Jeg vasker din cykel. Jeg vasker din cykel. I'm washing your bike. De spiller deres tid. De spiller deres tid. They are wasting their time. Hun spiser hendes mad. Hun spiser hendes mad. She's eating her food. Not her own food. Somebody else's food. That's naughty. Start with the pronouns, then the verb, add a sprinkle of possessives and follow the rhythm of the SVO dance. Voila! Your sentence takes shape. My fellow language architects, you're now equipped with the tools to craft sentences that paint pictures with words. Check back in soon for the next class. Keep practicing, keep experimenting, keep building sentences that tell your story. Get in touch with me if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to answer them. I'm your trusty guide, Danish language guide, that is Liam. And remember, every sentence you construct is a brushstroke on the canvas of communication. Keep going. Farvel. Goodbye. DanishTube.